I got a sword the other day. That's crazy. What the fuck? I'm looking at this person's TRP and their class is a quote-unquote shield sibling. Yeah, I don't fucking know. Oh yeah, the Warriors Guild, the Companions. If you go into your TRP and go to the directory, and then you uncheck the this realm only, it will show you everybody's profile who you've seen out in the world, but you've not, like, interacted with them. Yeah, I'm sure since you're on an RP realm, yours will be much more full than mine will. Alright, let's make sure that our add-ons are up to date. I feel like... Are you talking to me?
Threw it in my fucking chair.
Third Warlock late. Yeah, we're still missing Crim. Oh, right up. Hip him. Yeah, that sucks. Jade is on her way. She's just prepping something really quick. Oof. Correct. I know you fought in World War One, but that's not an excuse. Only kind of. Man, if only Beef was here, we could be 2-4-12. It is a different one. The one that Fiery has right now is it's the old, or the OG one, and it was like 5 million gold back in BFA. And the one with the mailbox is $90 on the store whenever the anniversary event goes on. Yeah, it's $90. I'm for it. Alright, let's get a summon out really quick. Sure, but imagine if they were selling all this stuff and the sub price was $40 a month. That would be crazy. But did you? All right, so this one is just to see who's all here before we can put down the feasts and stuff. Holy shit. We're fun. Okay. I don't want to put down the stuff yet because I don't think Blue is back from grabbing her potatoes out of the oven. Okay, cool. Alright, we can... oh, there's the feast right here. The food is appreciated, Croc. Well, you also have to remember that, like, they... But also, you have to realize, too, that Microsoft put out some statement saying that, like, 40 to 60% of their production code is written by, like, AI. So, I don't know if there's any correlation between the bugs that we've experienced in 12.05 and the vibe code mess, but if there is... Holy fuck. Holy fuck. It's so bad, don't do it. Windows 11 is probably fine, but I hate it. I've been on Windows 11 for like 10 years now. Alright, we're gonna roll out this ready check. This is for pull. You should reload. And I'm gonna check everybody's RC Loot Council version. I think you just said that you were reloading, so... Oh wait, shit. Oh wait, that's weird. Insert Kronk, it's all coming together. Bone Storm. Let me know when you guys are ready, Arano and Chess. I still can't get over fucking Squibbo going, they don't know me as Chud, by the way. See, if he had never mentioned it, I wouldn't have known. Oh, I need to... Shit. Thank you for letting me know that you're ready. We need to promote the tanks to main tank. That would help. The healers, probably. There we go. Alright, we're gonna do a countdown.
We'll never trust those that turn their back on the light. This means nothing.
Your bodies shall be broken.
Trying to get them a little bit closer to Skull if we can.
Be crushed by the light's will.
Your bodies shall be broken.
Good interrupt. Here comes Bellamy's Judgment, Commander Judgment in 2, 1, now.
Demanded your death. The light's blessing be our bulwark. The light demands your
Alright, run out.
surrender.
Your bodies shall be
Oh, what the hell?
Your body
General Bellamy judgment in 3, 2, 1. Now, Commander Venal judgment in 3, 2, 1. Now.
The light demanded your death.
Try and reset.
Be crushed! The light
No, he's dead. Try and reset it.
shields not only for protection,
going against the light will reveal its wrath. You're all out of mercy. Now is the time for retribution.
the light demanded your death.
Don't release. We do have a stone out.
The light, you were fated to fall here.
No one important died. Oops. Alright, I think everybody got hit by that, didn't they? Oh, I guess a random mage might have missed it. Oh, okay. Yeah. Alright, we're gonna do a quick ready check. Make sure that you're repaired.
I have many, many wares.
We need one more mage table.
Farewell, friend of the brothers.
We'll never trust those that turn their back on the light. This means nothing.
Your bodies shall be broken.
Shields not only for protection, be crushed by the light's will.
Focus down, Sin. General Bellamy judgment in 3, 2, 1. Now. Commander Venal judgment in 3, 2, 1. Now.
Will be crushed.
The light's blessing
Here comes
be
Aura
our
of Devotion.
bulwark. The light demands your
Run out along the edge. Dodge shields.
You were fated to fall here.
Your bodies
General Bellamy judgment in 3, 2, 1. Now. Commander Venal judgment in 3, 2, 1. Now.
you will be crushed.
Try and get them closer to the puddle.
Light's will.
Just a little bit.
Shields not only
Focus down, Sin.
Going against the light will reveal
Here comes Aura of Wrath.
out of mercy. Now is
Make sure we have at least a few people standing in each one of these. Dodge hammers. Try and get a little bit closer to the puddle. General Bellamy in 3, 2, 1. Now. Commander Venal judgment in 3, 2, 1. Now.
you will be crushed.
Let's get a B-res on blue really quickly. General Bellamy judgment in 2, 1. Now. Commander Venal in 3, 2, 1. Now.
Will be crushed.
the light's guidance brings
Here comes Aura of Peace.
the light demands your adornment.
General Bellamy judgment in 3, 2, 1. Now. Commander Venal in 3, 2, 1. Now.
The light demanded your
Try and reset. Like run out towards the stairs.
For protection.
Your bodies shall be broken.
Be crushed by the light's will. The light demanded your death.
You will be crushed.
The light demanded your death.
Run further out.
Shields are
There we go.
only for protection.
Don't release. We can get a full res out. Can I use their full name, their full government name? General Amias Bellamy and Commander Venal Lightblood. I don't think it would. Gotcha. Would it be easier for you guys if I just call, like, General Bellamy, and then I go 3, 2, 1, and then Commander Venal 3, 2, 1? Okay, yeah. I can just call their names 3 seconds before they come up, and then I'll skip the countdown. That way there's not so much audio bloat. Maybe do countdown from 30 instead. Yeah, I'll just, for this one, I'll just call the name of the judgment that's coming up, and then I'll stop the countdown. So I'll just say General Bellamy, and then I'll say Commander Venal, and then you'll know they'll say that when they have 3 seconds before they start casting it. But maybe not. Yeah, if Blue likes the countdown, then I can still do the countdown, but if the countdown is too much audio bloat, then I can just stop doing it. Okay. She's locked in. Alright, we're gonna go ahead and do a countdown. There is a stone, so if we end up needing it, don't full release.
We'll never trust those that turn their back on the light. This means nothing.
Your bodies shall be broken.
Shields aren't only for protection. Be crushed by the light's will.
Your
General
bodies
Bellamy,
shall be broken.
The light's
Commander Venal.
shield is heavy.
You will be crushed.
The light's blessing be our bulwark. The light's
Here's a word of
command
devotion,
will
run out.
surrender.
Your bodies shall be broken.
Dodge shields.
You are fated to fall here.
Your bodies shall be broken.
General Bellamy, Commander
The
Venal,
light's shield is heavy.
You will be crushed.
Be crushed by the light's will. Shields aren't only for
focus down
protection.
Sen.
Going against the light will reveal its wrath.
There's a word of wrath, run out.
Mercy.
Make sure we soak these.
The time for retribution.
Get ready to dodge hammers.
You are fated to fall.
General Bellamy,
Shields aren't only for protection.
Commander Venal,
The light's shield is heavy.
You will be crushed.
Let's try and get them a little bit closer to the puddle.
Shields aren't only for protection.
General Bellamy,
Your bodies shall be broken.
Commander Venel.
Shield is heavy.
You will be crushed.
Here comes Aura of Peace. Get ready to run out.
The light's guidance brings peace. The light demands your atonement.
General Bellamy,
Bodies shall be broken.
Commander Venel,
Light shield is heavy.
You will be crushed.
Shields aren't only for protection.
Your bodies shall be broken.
General Bellamy,
Crushed by the light's will.
Commander Venel,
The light shield
focus down
is heavy.
Sen.
The light demanded your death. Shields aren't only for protection.
We're getting a B-res up.
You are fated to fall.
General Bellamy, in 5.
The light
Commander Venel.
shield is heavy.
You will be crushed.
Shields aren't only for protection.
Let's get them closer to the puddle if we can.
Shall be broken.
The light's blessing be our bulwark.
Run to the side.
Demands your surrender. Be crushed by the light's will.
Focus down Sen. Dodge shields.
Your bodies shall be broken.
Good job.
You are fated to fall here.
Bellamy. Commander Venel.
You will be crushed.
Shields aren't only for protection.
Going against the light will reveal its wrath.
Run out. Soak these.
Now is the time for retribution.
But the light! Shields aren't only for protection. But the light.
He's gonna hit harder, so you may need to use defensives. Super good job. Holy shit.
But perhaps I shouldn't be surprised. Not after Turalian cut open your own son.
Hey, if it works, it works. Insert that anime gif where the guy's like, my exploding fist technique, and then the guy's like, that's not even kung fu, that's just dynamite. And he just holds his hands up and he's like, if it works. Okay. Congrats to Kirisan for the tier piece. Kayla and Jade, you guys both have champion shoulders. Do you guys just want to roll for this? Jade said sure. Since you two are the only ones who rolled need on the... Give them to Jade. Are you sure? I didn't hear her say it. Alright, for the plate legs... slash roll for transmog. A 6... A 96? What the fuck? A 98? What the fuck? Congrats to Squoby. Alright, this is for the two-handed mace. I am linking it. Slash roll for transmog. 95. Congrats, Fulon. Alright, and then this is for the blacksmithing plans. This is for... I'm just gonna say the names of the people who should be rolling for this. Crimbo, Fiery, Chess, Kirasan, and a Renamage. If your name was called, please slash roll. $87. You can use the Vantus rune on the Morium, dude. Let's see. Chess was the next. No, it was Fiery. Where's he? Oh, Fiery's way over there. Okay. I'm gonna put some markers down. Let's hope that these are easy to see, I suppose. We're gonna do that one. We're gonna do that one. We're gonna do that one. Okay. Also this. There. Jade scared the shit out of me. Okay. So for those who weren't available for this fight, we're all going to be stacking as close as we can around X here. And then we're going to be delaying the Demiar spear. We're going to try and aim our silver arrows at Morium first, as well as Varellus, or Varellum. I'm trying to mouse over this. Zaltaf's feet is in the way. Yeah, Varellus, that's it. Like, I kept mousing over Varellus, and then it was, like, choosing to tell me about Xal'atath first. I was like, this isn't who I'm trying to click on. Alright, so we're gonna aim our first set of silver arrows at Varellus and Morium, and then once Demiar is very close or at 0%, that's when we'll actually hit him with the silver arrow. We're gonna be working our way clockwise, so we're going to kill Demiar first, and then we're gonna go to Morium, and then we're gonna go to Varellus. And we're just gonna get that first dance down. I need everybody to stay as tightly packed as they possibly can throughout this phase, so that we can put down our trash puddles on the ground close to the edge of the platform here. Alright. We're gonna go ahead and get a pull in. This is just a ready check. You are going to start on Demiar, and Dread's going to start on Morium. Crumbo, let me know when you're ready.
Stay back. Do not
Alright,
interfere.
try and stick around where X is to start.
Burden is more than you can bear.
Make sure that you aim these away.
Get away while you can. Don't make me do
Aim those at Demiar and Varellus first. Or not Demiar, but Morium. Super good job on that, guys. The next set is going to happen in 10 seconds. That's when we're going to point it at Demiar. Swap to Morium here.
no one is
Here's the silver arrows. Aim one of them at Demiar, the guy that we were just killing. We have another silver arrow in 9 seconds. We're going to need that to point at Demiar.
The burden is more than you can bear.
Here's the silver arrows. Point those at Demiar. One of them needs to go to Demiar.
All of this is your own doing.
Here comes the next set of silver arrows in 7 seconds.
No one is safe. The burden is more than you can bear.
There we go.
Don't make me do this. Get away, you were warned.
Alright, we have too many dead. I'd say just jump off. Because we're going to need nearly everybody alive for the second phase.
You're stronger than the void. She can't hear us.
Enough posturing, Alaria. It's time to embrace what you truly are. Fear from yourself.
Alright, it's pretty quick to just release. Yeah, just release and then take the teleport. Sure.
Many meals for a friend. Like you. Many farewell.
Alright, make sure that you're repaired. Alright, we're gonna go ahead and get a countdown. Before we do the countdown, the big circles that, like, you have to pull back like an arrow, like there's the spears in the circle and you have to aim them, if you get hit with that, whenever you get hit with it, you're going to then drop the bullshit on the ground. We need to make sure that we pull those puddles to the side of this platform where I'm standing. Because that way we'll have more real estate to walk around and it won't be so hectic. If we can, I would prefer the first couple of people to push theirs way out here onto the point on this little platform edge here. That will make it a little bit easier to deal with it, but if you can't position over there, then just try and get it as close to the edge as you can. You should have, like, I think a circle or an orb above your head if your particular burst will drop a puddle. It's been a minute since I've seen it. Alright, let's give it a go. Try and stay around X for the first few moments.
Stay back! Do not interfere! You cannot break the void's grasp.
Alright, aim those away from your guildmates. Don't get hit by the things. Aim these at the other, oh, well, that's fine. Alright, swap to Morium. Here comes the next silver arrow. One of them needs to hit Demiar and Varellis. Demiar and Varellis, Demiar and Varellis, Demiar and Varellis. We're gonna chill here, just so that we can see more of this fight and get some practice.
You cannot break the void's grasp. Don't make me do this. You were warned.
Alright, Morium's dead. Silver arrow is coming out in 9 seconds. We have to still point it at Demiar. Good job. Be mindful of where those are at. Try and point these away from people if you can.
Get away while you can. Stay down.
Alright, Dred's dead. Go ahead and jump off.
The power. It can't contain it. Find it, mother. You're stronger than the void. She can't heal us.
What fell back there?
Enough posturing, Larry.
Trust no one.
If I get there fast enough, I can put a portal down for you guys. Yeah, you get a... Yeah, your character model gets really big. You have the purple arrow above your head, and your camera zooms out a little bit. So whenever your camera does that, you have like 3 seconds to get to the edge of the platform before you drop bullshit on the ground.
Many lucky to tell you.
Make sure that you guys repair. I had to wrangle a cat. Okay.
Many deals for a friend of rumble fiction like you.
Alright, now that we're all full healed, we're gonna do a countdown.
I have many lucky to tell you like.
Stay back! Do not interfere! The burden is more than you can bear. Get away while you can!
Be mindful of where these spears are going, don't get hit. Here comes the first set of Silver Strike arrows in 4 seconds. Aim those at at Varellus and Morium.
Do this!
Next set of silver arrows are happening. You're gonna hit Demiar and Varellus.
No one is safe!
Demiar and Varellus.
You will want. It's too far away. Get away while you can!
Here comes the next set of arrows in 5 seconds.
You cannot break the void's grasp. No one is safe.
Watch where these spears are going. Demiar still needs to get hit with an arrow.
No one is safe. The burden is more than you can bear.
We can ignore Varellus with the arrows here. We just want to try and get these guys dead really quick. Alright, we're going into phase 2.
The power. I can't contain it. Fight it, mother. You're stronger than the void.
Try and get
She can't heal.
try and get every other arrow so that you don't get vacuumed too hard.
Malaria. It's time to embrace what you truly are.
Dread, Blue, do you know which one you're going to be tanking first? Okay. You're going to bring the simulacrum to this back right corner of this pie slice. Yeah, but just bring it all the way over there as soon as you can. I've marked myself with star, so everybody needs to stack on top of star here.
Get away while you can.
That's fine.
I never
Move to the left. move a little.
Get away while you can! I never miss
I think we need to swap places with them now, right?
you were warned.
Yeah, both are dead. Jump off. Yeah, we heard you.
Trust no one.
Yeah. Transition. Yeah, go ahead and release and then take the port. Just a reminder and a call to action, we have to maintain like our stack position so that we don't drop the bullshit like everywhere. And this is important in both phase 1 and 2 because the less room that we have to navigate, the more difficult that this fight is. So we want to make sure that we stay pretty close to where we need to be. If you're ever at all confused where you need to stand, then you should look out for where Star is. I've marked myself with Star. If you are, however, melee, then you can ignore that, because I'm ranged, so... and then in... Yeah.
I have many wares.
Yeah. Yeah. That's also why it's doubly important. That's also why it's doubly important that we drop our bullshit as close to the edge as we possibly can, because they do run out of, like, growth. It's just really large.
Many deals for a friend of the Rumbles machine like you.
Yeah. Yeah. Alright. Hopefully everybody is repaired.
Stay back! Do not interfere! You cannot break the void's grasp.
Watch these spears, don't get hit by them.
Get away while you can!
Alright, if you get the circles, you need to run to the edge. Perfect. Excellent.
Don't make me do this!
For these arrows, aim them at Morium and Varellus if we can. Here comes the next set of silver arrows, Morium and Varellus. Perfect. Everybody swap to Morium. The next set of arrows is going to be pointed at Demiar, so make sure that we're kind of in between the two.
Get away while you can! You cannot break the void's grasp. No one is safe! Stay down!
Good job.
No one is safe!
Alright. Morium's dead. We still need one on Demiar. It looks like he actually didn't get hit. Silver Strike arrows in 6 seconds.
No one is safe.
There we go, good job.
Get away while you can.
Oh, both are dead. Jump off. We have to be so much faster. Yeah, we need to make sure that we hit those arrows. Like it doesn't do any good to miss them like 3 times in a row. Go ahead and release and then use the portal. I do think our damage is a little bit higher this time, so I do think that we could probably hit Demiar with one of the arrows. That way it's not so much of a dance.
I have many wares.
True, could be. Yeah. Alright, make sure you're repaired.
Many lucky dudes you like.
Stay back. Do not interfere.
Alright, we're gonna do the same thing. We're just gonna point the arrows at the other two, so make sure that you guys are in an appropriate location.
Get away while you can.
Here comes the arrows in 10 seconds. Here's the arrows
No
now.
one is safe.
The next arrows need to hit Demiar and Morium. Make sure that you guys are closer to the middle of the room so that it's easier to move, because you're gonna get it in 2 seconds.
No one is safe.
There they are. Good job. We're gonna start killing Morium here.
Get away while you can.
Stay alive, Falanla. Make sure that you're depositing your bullshit on the edge of the platform as much as you
No
can.
one is safe.
Take the gateway over to Varellus. Start attacking Varellus.
No one is safe.
We don't need to hit anything with these arrows, so just move them off to the side.
You cannot break the void's grasp. All of this is a voiceless. The power.
We're gonna use a quick B-res on Nebulum here.
Champions, she's lost.
We need everybody alive.
Defend yourselves. Her power is greater than you know.
Oh, that's cool.
Enough.
Now we know not to take it until after the the intermission, I guess.
To embrace what you truly are.
Alright, congregate over to this back right corner of the pie. Everybody's going to DPS the boss closest to them, so all of the DPS should be on the simulacrum right now.
Get away while you can!
Move to the left. Make sure that we're running that arrow through the void spawns. Swap. Move to the left. Alright, focus down Illyria. Move a little bit to the left.
Get away while you can!
Move to the left.
I never miss a shot.
Try and move Illyria more towards the center. Alright, jump off. A little bit better. We're seeing more of the fight. Go ahead and get onto the platform. We will be taking a fiber here, but I want to reiterate something really quick. Need another marker. Let's do skull. And then let's use purple. I need 2 volunteers. I'm going to pick Kirasan and Fiery. Kirasan, I want you to stand on triangle, and then Fiery stand on X if you would. Alright, so imagine... So the way that the arrows work in phase 1 is different to how they work in phase 2. So on phase 1, they're going to shoot at your location. That's why you need to aim at the ads that we need to hit them with. But in phase 2, it changes entirely. In phase 2, they bounce between 3 different targets, and it's a line between the 3 different targets. So if we imagine that Illyria is on Skull and she's shooting the laser or the arrow, it's going to bounce to Fiery on X, and then it's going to form a laser between her and Fiery, and then it's going to bounce to Fiery and Kirasan, and there's going to be a laser between those two, and then it's finally going to bounce between Kirasan and myself, so it's going to be a laser between that way. In order for that to hit the ads, we need to put the ads between us. So it's no longer, you just have to point your character at the ads. Now it's like you have to kind of coordinate where to stand. It is easier for the first couple of times, especially when Illyria is in the very middle, as long as we get the ads on top of us, because then we just have to stand, we just have to put the ads between us and the very middle, and then it should hit the ads. It'll be a little bit more complicated further into the phase, but the very beginning should be a little bit easier. But that is just a quick recap. We will be taking a quick 5 now. If they're in the soup, then they need to be interrupted so that they will run at us. Ideally, if you're a Demonology Warlock, you will not interrupt them, because then you'll just stun them. So somebody else needs to interrupt them, ideally arranged, that way we can actually kill the ads as they get closer. Alright, I'll be right back. This ready check is just to see who's here. I like Litterbox shaming my cat when I see him in there. Whenever Crembo is back, we'll be able to put down the food. Rambo, please. We're gonna do one more. Yeah, it's 8:10. We've only got 50 minutes. Go ahead and get your food buff.
Oh, it takes some real stones to challenge the mistress of illusion. Well, show me what you've got.
Tal alum men, women, and children. None will spare monsters' wrath.
Alright, this is for pull.
Another chance to test my
Yeah, we're not gonna do it just yet. Correct. While he's still in the instance, even if he's not in the party.
What is this? What have you done? You ruined everything!
That would be one shitty way to do it, wouldn't it?
Do not interfere! You cannot break the void of
Right.
wrath.
Make sure that you're watching what it looks like whenever you have
Well, you can!
your puddles. Make sure that you're on the edge of the platform. Here comes arrows. Get ready to move. We're gonna aim at Varellus and Morium. Next arrows are coming out. We need to aim at Varellus.
No one is safe.
Close. Alright, kill Demiar, and then we're gonna move over to Varellus, or to Morium.
Get away while you can. The burden is more than you can
Alright, swap
bear.
to Morium.
No one is safe.
We still need one on Varellus.
All of this is your own doing.
Alright, I don't think we need one on Varellus anymore, but we do need to kill Morium quite quickly here.
No one is safe.
Alright. I'm not gonna move around with the arrow, so make sure that you guys get over there.
Void grasp.
There's gonna be bullshit on the ground, so watch it.
The voices.
The voices!
I can't contain it. Champions, she's lost control. Defend yourselves. Her power is greater than you know.
I'm going to make a call. Don't take this yet.
Valeria, it's time to embrace what you truly are.
I will let you know when to take that B-Res, Flamma. Wait. Yeah, let's get a healer up actually instead. Yeah, just don't take it.
Get away while you can.
Move to the left.
I never miss a shot.
Alright, make sure that you guys are attacking Illyria now. Here comes the arrows.
All of this is your own doing. Get away while you can. I never miss a shot. Stay down.
Yeah, go ahead and jump off.
You read this yourself.
Go ahead and release and then take the teleport. Couldn't find my Mountain Dew. He left it in his business rating pants and not his casual rating pants.
Many deals for a friend of the
I'm actually wearing corduroys. You guys can't hear it, but whenever I'm running through from like part to part, it's just all week so far. You don't? Much risk of fire. Alright, make sure that you're all repaired. We're gonna go ahead and do a countdown.
Stay back! Do not interfere! You cannot break the void's grasp.
Here comes the void expulsion. I'm pretty sure that's the bullshit on the ground, so get ready to move.
Get away while you can!
Here comes arrows in 4 seconds. Get ready to position.
No one is safe!
Super good job. The next set of arrows are going to be Demiar. Four seconds for the arrows. Get ready.
No one is safe!
Once Demiar is dead, we're going to move over to Morium.
Get away while you can!
Make sure you're dropping your bullshit at the edge of the platform if you can.
Don't make me do this!
Head on over to Demiar, or Varellis rather.
No one is safe!
We don't need to hit them with the arrow now, so just kind of shoot it off into the ether.
The burden is more than you can bear. No one is safe!
Good job, good job.
The power! I can't contain it! Fight it, Mother! You're stronger than the void! She can't
Remember to only take every other arrow. It does put a stacking debuff on you, and it will kill you if you take 2 in a row.
During malaria. It's time to embrace what you truly are.
You also want to stay out of the middle too, because then you'll just instant die. Alright, there is a moon on the ground. Try and move over to moon. You want to be on top of moon. It is imperative that we are all occupying the exact same pixel on this screen.
Get away while you can!
Move to the left.
I never miss a shot.
Start attacking Illyria here. Nudge to the left. Make sure that you're kind of stacked on top of where Star is. Move to the left. We're going to need to move to the left again here momentarily. Now. Try and pull Illyria to the middle of the platform if you guys can.
Get away while you can!
Move to the left.
I never miss a shot.
Move to the left. Bring Illyria closer to the edge of the platform. Quickly, 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 quickly. There we go. Move to the left. Try and stay alive. We're gonna B-res really quickly.
Get away while stay down!
Separate them if we can. Move to the left. They're too close to each other. Jump off. Much better. We got to see more of the fight. I think we almost killed the simulacrum. I didn't see how much HP percentage she had, but I feel like it was much lower. That was really good. Too much dew. That was really good. Yeah, if we can all stay alive throughout phase 1 and 2, then that should be a kill. I think what needs to probably be done is, and this is more for Dread and Blue, I'm gonna put down a marker. What's a good marker that can be seen? That's not like... let's do... Yeah, the few more interrupts on Void Barrages will help. Let's put a skull. If we can, I want Blue and Dread to try and keep either the Simulacrum or Illyria on the skull marker, because that will make sure that we are far enough away from that boss so that they're not like stacking their buff on each other. Of course, like if there's stuff on the ground that you need to avoid, then that's just neither here nor there in terms of like the positioning. Like you can ignore the call to keep her on skull if it's covered in bullshit, but we want to try and because what ends up happening is like as we get through the most like halfway through the fight, like we'll be navigating around the edge here, and every time you guys taunt, the Simulacrum and Illyria will just kind of edge closer to the edge of the platform. So we want to make sure that we're not bringing them too close together. Alright, make sure we're repaired. We're going to go ahead and do a countdown.
Stay back! Do not interfere! The burden is more than you can bear. Get away while you can!
Alright, drop your puddles to the edge of the platform.
No one is safe!
Arrows.
No one is
Here comes arrows. Demiar still needs one, and Varela still needs one. Arrows in 10 seconds. Varela still needs one.
You cannot break the void.
3 seconds.
No one is safe.
Good job. Use this gate to get closer to Varelus if you need to.
No one is safe. The burden is more than you can bear.
Watch spears, watch arrows. Alright. Try and congregate over to here.
I can't contain it. Find it, mother. You're stronger than the void. She comes.
Every other arrow to make sure that you can combat the vacuum.
Enough posturing, Alaria. It's time to embrace what you truly are.
Good job. Trying to get to moon as quickly as you can. Good lust.
Get away while you can!
Move to the left. Move to the left. Move a little bit to the left. Make sure that you're standing right on top of star. We're gonna move again here momentarily. Move a little bit to the left.
Get away while you can! I never miss a shot.
Get ready to move. Move. Move to the left. Move a little bit to the left.
Get away while you can!
A little bit to the left. Here's Ranger Captain's Mark. Try and bounce these for the ads.
For the Sunwell!
That was a... Most of us are dead. That was really good on the positioning for the drops. Really, really good. Yeah, we just need to get a little bit better at the arrows now. We have the drops really, really good. It's just a matter of getting the arrows down. Honestly, let me try this. We're gonna see how this goes out. Because I think it's probably more important to have an extra... where's it at? Let's try that out. I think it's going to be more important to have an additional interrupt that doesn't stun them, so I'm going to swap over to Affliction and see if we can do anything with that.
Many deals for a friend of the Grumbles. Like you.
Alright. Yeah. Make sure you're repaired. I mean, they are lot candy.
You like?
Lemons.
Stay back! Do not interfere! The burden is more than you can bear.
Alright, watch. Watch the spears.
Get away while you can!
Here comes arrows in 10 seconds. Here's arrows.
No one is safe! Stay down! No one is safe!
Alright, we still need Varellus.
Get away while you can!
Swap to Morium.
The burden is more than you can bear.
Alright, swap over to Varellis as quickly as you can.
No one is safe. The burden is more than you can bear. No one is safe. The voices.
Right?
The power. I can't contain it.
We'll be able to get Jade up here momentarily, whenever the second phase starts. Since we're a healer down, make sure that you're using defensives and health stones and health potions as you need them.
During malaria, it's time to embrace what you truly are.
Oh, she's so far away. Stack on Moon as quickly as you can.
Get away while you can.
Move to the left.
I never miss a shot.
Move to the left. Move to the left. Good job on killing the ads.
Get away while you can.
Move to the left.
Never miss a shot.
Move to the left. Here comes arrows in 4 seconds. Let's try and kill this ad. Move to the left. We won't be able to kill that ad. Oh, we will. Move to the left.
Get away while you can. I never
Use defensives if you need them. Move to the left. Move to the left. We're going to use a defensive now and jump over to the side. We're getting you up. Try and separate the two if we can quickly.
stay out. Get away while you can.
Try and stabilize. We're getting her up again. Use a defensive, health stones as you need them. Try and separate them so that we can kill the simulacrum. Ooh, close. Go ahead and jump off. 80k! That was very close into P3. Super good job. Yeah, so whenever we start running out of room towards the latter half of P2, whenever we need to go to the next pie slice, I'll probably call for defensives, at which point I need everybody to pop like whatever they have, whether it's a hellstone, a wall, something, and then we'll walk over that line. But you need to walk over it and don't jiggle it, because it does hurt you every single time that you pass over it.
Many deals for a friend of the Grumbles, like you.
Make sure you are repaired. Alright, watch for the puddles. You need to be moving to the side. Here comes arrows in 3 seconds.
Don't make me do
There's arrows.
all of this is your own doing. No one is safe. Get away while you can.
We need another arrow on to Varellus in 4 seconds. Make sure that we're aiming properly.
No one is safe.
Varellus. Good job. Alright, start wailing on Varellus. We're gonna go ahead and... I'm making the executive decision. We're gonna get Falamla up. Go ahead and take that now.
No one is safe. The burden is more than you can bear.
Watch your feet.
No one is safe.
Good job.
Voices. The power,
Congregate over towards Moon.
I can't contain it. Champions, you've lost control.
Defend yourselves! Her power is greater than you know!
Enough posturing, Malaria. It's time to embrace what you truly are.
That is huge. Jump off, we don't have a B-res.
You brought this on yourself.
I have many wares.
Alright, make sure you get repairs. Alright, we're gonna go ahead and get a countdown.
Stay back! Do not interfere! You cannot break the void's grasp.
Watch spears. Make sure that you're putting the bullshit on the ground elsewhere, not in the middle of the room. Here comes Silver Strike Arrow,
No one is safe.
Morium, and if we can, Varellus. But Demiar and Varellus is fine, I suppose. Watch spears.
No one is safe.
Right? Wail on Morium now. Alright, swap to Varellus.
No one is safe. The burden is more than you can bear.
Make sure you're not standing in bullshit. Good job. Alright, the goal is to stay alive through phase 2, so make sure that you use defensives, whatever you need.
Defend yourselves! Her power is greater than you know!
Enough posturing, Alaria. It's time to embrace what you truly are.
Oh shit. Oh fuck. Alright, everybody stack on top of Moon over here.
Get away while you can.
Move to the left. Move to the left. Move to the left. Move to the left.
Get away while you can. I never miss a shot.
Alright, watch these ads. Move to the left. Oh, stay alive, Dread. Move to the left.
Get away while you can. I never miss a shot.
Move to the left. Move to the left. Everybody heal up a little bit. I'm gonna call for a defensive now. Use a defensive and walk over the line. We have a B-res. Don't take that just yet, Dread. Do not take that yet, Dread.
Apart! Can't you, Jonathan? Release her!
Yeah, this is new. Oops. Dread's on the other side, it looks like. Okay, good, good, good. Alright, get to a corner.
You cannot break
Use it.
grasp. You're a wand.
Shit, Dread died again. Somebody needs to break it. Alright. Break your tether. Second person, break your tether.
There's more than you can bear. None will stand in my way.
Alright, grab a feather. We're gonna jump over to this side over here.
All of this is your own doing. I told you to hold still.
Oops. Well.
All of this is your own doing.
I was only seeing two.
You cannot break the void's grasp. All of this is your own doing. You brought
Okay.
this on yourself.
Alright. Yeah, that's what we'll do. We'll call melee ranged and then tank. That was really good, guys. We got her down to 44%. That's huge. Alright, we got like one or maybe two more pulls. So let's make these extra juicy. That was really good. Forcing an evoker to die to fall damage. Alright. People would pay good money for that, I'm sure. Alright, make sure you're repaired. We're gonna go ahead and get a countdown.
Stay back.
Alright, make sure that we're kind of congregating on X here.
You cannot break the void's grasp.
The first bullshit gets onto the ground, like right around now. I want you to make sure that you're on the edge of the platform.
Away while you can.
There we go, good job. Here comes arrows in 5 seconds. Make sure that we are positioned properly.
Don't make me do this.
Good job. Watch spears.
No one is safe.
Good job on Demiar. Make sure that we aim one at Varellus. Super good job. Make sure we're wailing on Morium here.
While you can.
Drop your bullshit on the edge of the platform or close to already existing bullshit.
No one is safe. Stay out.
Start working on Varellus. We're gonna go ahead and get Fiery up.
No one is safe. The burden is more than you can bear.
Watch your feet.
No one is safe. The voice,
Good job.
the power. I can't contain it.
Fight it, mother. You're stronger than the void.
She can't hear us.
Enough posturing, Alaria. It's time to embrace what you truly are.
Oh Jesus, I couldn't get out of the way of that. There we go. Alright, get to Moon. Everybody stack up on Moon. We need to be occupying the exact same pixel here.
Get away while you can! I never miss a shot.
Move to the left. Make sure that you're stacked on top of Star here. Move to the left. Move to the left.
Get away while you can!
Move to the left. Move to the left. Make sure we're interrupting these void barrages as they come out. Stay alive, use health stones, defensives as you need them.
Get away while you can!
Move to the left.
Never miss a shot.
Get ready to move to the left again. Move to the left. Move to the left. Use defensives, health stones, whatever you guys need. Move to the left. We're gonna try and stay on this side of the pie. Good job.
Look out!
Let's hold on our B-res. Yeah, we're gonna hold on the B-res and use it for a tank if we need it. Use health stones. You guys are gonna jump across to the next pie slice. You don't want to get hit by these orbs. Stage 3 is in 2 seconds. Get ready. You just have to survive now. Alright, I'm gonna call for melee, ranged, and tank to break their circle, so get ready.
Now you're pinned down. The burden
Melee.
is more than you can bear.
Ranged. Tank. Watch your feet, make sure that you're not eating the spear.
All of this is your own doing.
B-res blue, quickly. Here comes the next set of circles. Melee. We have to break these quickly. Melee, ranged, tank.
You cannot break the void's grasp.
Get a feather.
None
Once it, yep, there's the feather. We're gonna jump over to this side. I'm pinging it. You have to physically jump.
Now you're pinned down.
Melee, ranged, tank. Health stones and defensives as we need them. You should be able to use your second potion. Use that now if you have not.
The burden is more than you can
Here's
bear.
circles. Melee. Ranged. Tank.
This is my fight.
Alright, grab a feather, you're gonna jump to the remaining platform.
I told you to hold still. The burden is more than you can bear.
Melee, ranged, tank. Alright, melee. Ranged. Tank.
The burden is more than you can bear. I will see Xanatas slaughtered.
You guys can do this, right?
Now you're pinned down. Stay out.
Yep. If we can get everybody to survive into phase 3, then it's definitely a kill. That was really good, guys. We got it down to 31%. That's huge. That's pog. That was really good, guys. We did really, really well on the positioning for the bullshit on the ground in both phase 1 and in phase 2. We were able to clear our way into phase 3 without having to go into the next pie slice from phase 2. That was super, super good. Super good job. The floor mage speaketh. Excellent job this week, guys. I think, like I said, if we can get everybody to survive into phase 3 next week, that will be a kill. And then we'll probably steamroll through Bellerin. And then we'll smash our heads on the 5-sequence pattern memory game on Lura that I am bound to fuck up. GG's, everybody. Super proud of you guys. I think it's still just a touch too early to extend the lockout, because I think this is just week 8. I don't know when 1207 is supposed to drop. But most likely this week next week we'll re-clear. And then the following week we'll put it up for a guild vote to see who wants to extend the lockout and who doesn't. We do still need some pieces specifically off of, I think a few people still need Gaze of the Almseer, and then a few people still need Veilgore's Stare or whatever. Yeah, we've only gotten here twice, so it's one of those things where, like, it's still quite early in the tier. I could, if we don't, I'm trying to think. There is one, but we have not gotten it yet. I don't think. Gotcha. What drops off of Fallen King Salvador that you need, Chess? Neck and shoulder. Yeah, if you get lucky and you get like some of that stuff out of your vault, then that'll help a little bit. But yeah, I think we just need a few more people still, or rather a few more pieces of loot off of some of the earlier bosses still. So we'll probably re-clear at least one more time, if not a couple more times. And then once we start staring at Illyria a little bit too often, that's when we'll probably look at extending. It's a valid question. It's just... Somebody's like, I don't know about that one. Okay, I'm gonna go take the dogs out, and then I'm gonna double check with Jade, and I may be able to do keys. I don't know. We will find out. No, I don't know yet. See you. Thanks for coming. All right, I'll be right back. Hello. 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 Moose. Yeah, there was another Blood Elf NPC that was chasing around an imp in the OG Silver Moon. Well, it was a lady. It was a lady civilian chasing the imp before. Hmm. Hmm.
Sinu Amanore.
Okay.
I am not one to dismiss the power of the trolls. Let us harness
It is.
Our training grounds are riddled with pests. Your, years of experience should allow you to swiftly handle this matter.
I love and hate this fucking world quest so fucking much. Your years of experience ought to allow you to handle this matter swiftly. For the lynx collar and the fucking... Oh, what the hell is that? Quasi.
Drain their anguish.
He responded so fast whenever somebody called him Chud, and like I didn't even think that they were referring to Squibbo. So if he hadn't have said anything about like they don't know me like that, I wouldn't have known that that's what that was going on.
anguish.
Man, these nightmare prays are no fucking joke, man. But the trophies. Yeah, idiot.
Drain their anguish.
Perhaps our students should do it themselves next time. Regardless, your efforts suffice for now.
My efforts suffice for now. Ramath, I will launch you into the sun. Yeah, and who's responsible for him being lonely? Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Kill for me. Now!
Smugglers have no place in Eversong. Let the ashes of their shipments deliver the message.
Yeah, I think we had a we had a moment where I was like, "All right, guys, you got to buy your own."
Next time, they shall think twice before sullying our shores with their filth.
You didn't hit him with the... Alright, you guys can watch how a pro does it, if you want.
Do not end them yet. Savor the hunt, and let the artifact consume their fear. Wonderful.
Yeah, that's always the struggle. I don't know... No, I'm trying to think. There's like 2... Yeah, there's only like 4 mail wearers-ish. But then there's like 6 clothies and like 4 plate.
My Farstriders cannot hold back the Lightbloom forever. Cut down anything you can.
Drain their anguish.
Yeah, and I think, like, at least in Squibbo's case, I don't think he was, like, incredibly earnest about extending. I think it was just a matter of, like, what do we need to do before we can extend? Which is, I think, a valid question, because once we get to that point, we will need to start looking at extending if, like, we don't need anything from the previous bosses.
Drain their anguish. One misstep was all it took. Make them regret giving up their pathetic holdout.
Many such cases. And it's like, it's something to... yeah. We're not even on the last... Yeah, we're not even on the last boss of the tier, though. Hell yeah.
Elemental arcane. I cannot whence the anguish flows.
That sucks. I don't think I did it on Mythic.
These thorn speakers have strayed.
Do you know how hard it is to stand where you're supposed to stand?
Power for our cause.
I think in Unending Coil of Bahamut, one of the ultimates, the only way you can tell which mechanic is coming is by what the boss says. There's no like visual key or anything. You just gotta pay attention to what she's saying. So if you get the voice line wrong, you're fucked. Just walking around with a fish in my hand.
Or just do what I do. Ignore the sound cues. Ignore the visual cues. And then just follow the blob of people. And if the blob of people happens to get me killed, it's not my fault, it's theirs.
The Tortolans
The
offered us
mentality
meals
at its
to help
finest,
the
like.
refugees. Mind checking if it be edible?
I have a pretty good ability of just drowning out Force's voice during a poll.
I wish I could do that.
Of course, I love you to pieces, my guy. I play music during raiding. I don't even hear your calls anymore.
That's fine.
I just know where I'm supposed to go and what I'm supposed to do.
I only listen when it's new information.
That's when I listen the least.
And like, because I get very distracted and very sidetracked very
Drain their
easily.
anguish.
So if I'm locked in on something and then Force like, and then you say, okay, move here, and I'm like, huh? And then I forget what I'm doing, and then everyone dies.
I do like when it makes defensive calls. I hear the word use your defensives. That's when I use it. Or use your health stones. I use it then. I hear those words.
I hear slide to the left, and I slide.
Hello.
Have you traveled far?
I'm struggling on the area though. So much shit is like right out of my range. Like just there, like.
Couldn't figure out where I was supposed to buy this bag of skewers from.
Welcome from me and my
The vendor near the cave.
I was getting annoyed because those stupid things to interrupt were like just out of range towards blue. I was like, either I have to go on like a 5 global adventure to get
Well,
to interrupt.
he ain't dead from it. So
Okay, to be
the
fair,
call's
to
going
me,
I'm not
and
blaming
the-
you. It's just the way light is, honestly.
like either I'm too close or I'm too far away, and the
No, it's
monsters
just
that we have
they just
to.
spawn in and they just suck. It's not your fault at all.
I was sitting there, I'd get the beam thing, and I'd position myself just right to where I see the ads light up, and at the last second, someone attached to me moves, and I'm just like,
Herbs around the shrine of cool for medicine.
I got really lucky.
Yeah, I think I got that one finally. The last
I didn't get that mechanic at all tonight.
We're so stacked up, and it's difficult to see.
Also, I realized that as far out as you had us stacked, I was out of range too. I had to scoot in closer.
that might be why Dred's fault that he taking so much more damage.
Meet my scouts at a
He's really far up. I try to be a little closer, but then you guys are all far. So I have to be closer to you so you can actually hit the whatever it's.
See, the crazy thing is you, because I got the orb a lot during that thing. You get enough notification that it lets you know you have the orb.
Oh, yeah.
So like, even when I'm like hovering and doing all my evoker shit, I can still run back to where I need to from people.
Yeah, like 5 seconds at least.
Yeah.
Yeah, you have plenty of time to ponder the orb.
What was causing? Is there something that drops those orb things just right out of the gate? There was one I thought that spawned. Maybe I was stacked with somebody that didn't do it, but there was something that spawned like right underneath me. And I was like, what the heck? I don't have that arrow.
Was it in phase 1 or 2?
It's phase 1.
Yeah, it targets like one person in phase 1, and then it's that person's job to move to the edge of the platform.
Oh wait, I'm gonna add a little bit of extra information that I'm sure Force knows. So you know those obelisk things? You know it comes down and you run out of the circle with those beams?
Obelisk tormentor.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. But if you get hit by that line, it now gives you that circle debuff that you have to run out as well. And people aren't paying attention to where they're actually aiming those lines. So like in my case, I've noticed a lot of times those lines are getting aimed straight at melee. So that puts me way out of position just to try to avoid people's lines that they're like PvP, they're melee people.
Yeah, Jade was having a really hard time.
Melee was a fucking nightmare because range kept aiming their beams at us.
She was having trouble because it was like people would like not move out of her aimed abilities, and she didn't want to hit them. And so she would try to move out of the way, and then she would eat some bullshit on the ground or whatever, and it's like, you just need to go. Like, if they're not gonna move out of your way, then you need to just hit them.
It is easier, if you have the aimed mechanic, it is generally easier for you to find a spot, lock in place, and let people move around you. Than you to try to aim around 20 people, it is easy for 20 people to move around the one.
Yeah.
I was trying to like, I'm like, okay, if you move towards the massive people, it'll point the other way, but there's still lines there. It's like, well, eventually I just do like 3 seconds of moving and then just stop so everybody can get out of the way. Like it's either good or it's bad at that point. Any movement is not gonna help anybody.
So that's the problem I was having, is that people wouldn't stop moving. So like I'd move and stop, and I'd move and stop, and like, please stop moving these lines, I'm gonna get hit. Like just find the spot and sit. That way I can move.
I need a target.
I exercised great restraint in this raid. I didn't slow fall anyone trying to jump those chasms.
I was never live for those. I
I was
just
really
don't have
tempted to
enough
do it blue,
defensive.
but it probably would have been fixed.
I don't have enough defensive. A lot of times we go to do cross like the barrier, and you like pop your big defensive. I'm out of defensive. Straight up.
Just blink across it.
There was one time I actually did do my deep breath.
That's a good question. Can you blink across the chasm?
Yeah.
Not when there's the gap, but before the gap, when there's just a line, yes.
I kind of figured you couldn't know the gap, but
No, if you tried to blink that, you would fall down. At the
Sometimes
gap.
I'll try to blink, and there's nothing there, and I'll only go like a foot. So I definitely wouldn't trust blink anyways.
Yeah, if it doesn't have a value, a target that you're gonna land on, it'll stop your forward motion and you'll fall straight down.
What happens if I don't kill somebody during that thing in a Nightmare Praise?
I aimed someone across.
You get a nasty bleed,
Gross.
like a big one.
The big one.
Like,
yeah, it's great because I can use my racial. Yeah, easily. A big monthly. And, I just did wormholes with a heroic bug. That weren't as expected. Dude was like, you say raid commands, like, no dumb shit.
How much?
Just get
How
the
much?
loot.
How much dumb shit was there?
There's like healers missing. They're, you know, turn to go into the big rift. And, I don't know. DPS was a little light, so we did.
Light work.
Like 2 people were doing raid DPS.
Did you have the right trinket on for it though?
Yeah, did you have the right trinket?
There was 3 Ellies actually, and I was doing 65, and they were at
Train
35,
their
so.
anguish.
Hell yeah. Oh shit. I didn't even realize that my Nightmare Prey was here.
Honestly, after I max out the renown track, I'm probably just never gonna do it unless I want achievements.
I am doing it purely for the achievements and the furniture, personally.
Yeah, I want.
I want
I don't
the
even care about
trophies.
stupid. You want all the trophies?
Yeah.
I don't give 2 shits about the fucking trophies.
Same. I'm with Bruce on this one.
Those are dumb. They're tiny. You can barely even see who it is.
Well, you can resize them, but
Yeah, there's the resize tool, dummy.
Red blob.
Damn, I am getting my ass kicked by all these ads out here, man. I need to put my macro in here. Where to put it? There we go.
so since there's no raid thing, are we still getting a teleport to the raid at some point?
Probably not, to be honest.
I say this nicely. Why would we use it? It's like right there.
But also, like, how would they set it up in the event that, like, they do implement a raid teleport? Because it's like there's 3 different raids that you can go to.
Yeah, have each of them on 8 hours or whatever.
I think that would just be spellbook bloat, to be honest.
I guess I'm just lazy.
I wonder where my Hearthstone is set to. The den. Where is that?
I don't know.
That is, fucking Paradise.
Arendar.
It would be so funny if it was still set to, like, the Darkspear Isle or whatever the fuck it was.
I'm a mage. I never set my Hearthstone.
You know, you could pull Arlington down and he's not hanging out all by himself.
I mean, I suppose that's an option. We could do that.
I'll just have to go back first.
Drain their anguish.
Shit, we can get stuff.
I pulled you down. I don't want to be in combat.
On that last pull, what was the thing that kind of chunked bit of the raid there.
Where?
It was like 2/3 through phase 2.
Yeah, something was starting to hurt, and I was running out of
like,
cooldown for mana.
We were just about to like jump over.
Um.
Maybe it was phase 3. I don't remember.
It did.
But
I can't
I was
remember.
just surprised that I was like, what was that? It felt like 5 people died at once.
That was.
I know what you're talking about.
That was part of that.
In the
Void
log.
barrage. We all got hit by a void barrage.
Yeah, that would do it.
Man, this sucks.
Drain their anguish.
Are they ground targeted or at people?
At people.
At people, there was just that many ads at that point.
Damn.
If I recall, because like when you check the logs for the interrupts, there were 36 missed interrupts that round. We stopped 22 of them.
To be fair, it's easy to stack.
I'm gonna die. Shit.
I'd go to interrupt something and somebody interrupted like the one right before me.
Yeah, that's so easy to do. It drives me nuts.
That's whack. I died to the bleed.
Womp womp.
You and Neb
Meet
were
my scouts
our
at the
top
Broken
interrupters
Throne.
for the most part
They'll
tonight,
direct
though.
you on the best.
Hell yeah, I'm glad I was a top
Twilight
interrupter.
Blade.
Not you! I'm amazed you're even on that list, to be fair.
Yeah, I swapped to Affliction just so I would be.
Oh, for tonight? Oh yeah. It's the reflex for me, plus.
I place very little value in my interrupt.
Currison did 33 tonight on Ilaria's fights. Neblum did 21. I killed you did 14. I did 13. Morano Mage did 10. Spade did 10. Blue did 7. Fiery did 6. Horse did 6. Anita did 6. Prim did 6. And somehow Kale did 2. Fuck Kale, what the fuck did you do? Like,
How did Kale enter?
because like, Kale's such a note that they're like, fuck having an interrupt. I'll do it my own way.
Yeah.
No interrupts in the log equals guild kick, actually.
You got order.
Believe it or not.
That's like half your
not.
rating then. That's not on the law.
Oh shit. Run, take that back.
Believe it or not, straight to LFG.
Half my interrupts get sniped by Curacent anyway, so.
Yeah, that is true.
Agreed.
That's another 20-second cooldown. I'm like, alright, I'm not even gonna pay attention anymore on that.
You gotta be the backup. You gotta be the guy right before it goes off.
Unless I absolutely have to, I refuse to interrupt a cast with my counter spell. And
I don't
by that
even
time,
That's
someone hits it.
counterproductive to survive.
That's how I felt
barrage.
earlier while we're running keys. It's like, I don't want to interrupt because that means I gotta stop casting.
What the hell is this?
And I know my cast will finish first, but then someone interrupts, and then I interrupt, and okay, I'll use this for 20 seconds. Or, I don't have to interrupt for 20 seconds, so...
Kill for me! Now!
Oh shit.
Yeah, that's what you do. You just go, whoops, I tried.
I meant to close out of this queue and I'm still stuck in the queue.
And be like me, who's like, oh, mages don't have an interrupt. And they're like, yeah, they do. And I was like, okay, there it is. I found it in my spell book.
No,
Oh
no.
my god.
I met a warlock the other day. 267 warlock the other day. In raid, who didn't know they could battle res. And they weren't trolling, they were dead serious.
3K gamer, by the way.
Our only battle ram, by the way. Besides the healer that died.
Wait, can you dish out a soul stone in combat?
Yeah.
That's how it works. It's not just a before thing.
Yeah, it used to be a long time ago, and then they changed that. So.
I wish I could spec out of counterspell, but it's not a talent. It's automatic.
Why would you spec out a counter?
Almost like you have to use it.
Wait, now I have to go check. Can I spec out of interrupt now?
Well, like I don't have to spec into decurse or spell steal if I don't want to. I mean I do.
No,
I
my
have to
interrupt
spec
is
into
part
my
of my
interrupt.
thing. I could just not have interrupts.
If I
Totally GPS loss.
if I despec interrupt,
If you despec interrupt, then I'll despec interrupt. You know what?
Do you need
I'll
protection?
just be a ret paladin.
Back in the
Which
I
day,
never had an
it's
interrupt in the
iconic.
first place.
back in the day, you had to make water and food separately, and people were like, "Can I get some water?" I'm like, "No, sorry, I'm specking the food."
Oh no, they didn't rework the fucking flight paths in the new Silver Moon. And the new Silver Moon areas.
You're just flying through.
Do you just fly through and then get whiplash by low polygon count?
No, so like they didn't update the way that the Flight Master's path in like the new zones. So if you're an old head, an old frog, so to speak, you know that in older zones, whenever you, like, let's say that you want to go from North Pass Tower in Eastern Plaguelands all the way to South Point Gate Hillsprad, in Hillsprad, you're going to go through every single flight path that takes you over that way. You're not going to go straight there. And starting with Legion, they made it to where if there was a shorter path from point A to point B, it would take you that way instead. But now, you don't do that. You have to go through every single flight path.
There was a private server I played on at one point where the mount would have stopped and grab a new mount at every flight.
So, like, for instance, if you want to go from Torn Tusk Overlook in Zulaman all the way to Sanctum of Light in Silver Moon City, you're not going to go from Torn Tusk Overlook to Sanctum of Light. You're going to also hit Atalamon, Tranquillion, Fairbreeze Village, and then Sanctum of Light.
No, I'm just gonna hit teleport Silver Moon.
Yeah, that works.
I'm just gonna hurry.
That works too, if you just wanted to hearth out.
I think I literally have not taken a flight path since Dragonflight.
Same.
I've taken them... Well, I haven't taken them very often. I usually take flight paths whenever I want to, like, AFK for a little bit, but it's definitely way faster to just fly places now.
I've played a lot of Classic, and I get tired of those hour-long flights.
You don't want to... you don't want to be stuck on an hour-long flight path?
Wait, so we have someone else in here who borrowed money for their first mount?
You ended up taking your mom's credit card and buying gold?
Oh no, back in vanilla there was no buying gold, and to get your 40% riding speed was like 40 gold.
Yep, that was a
Good
big
luck.
grind.
Yeah, like that 40 gold from 1 to 60, you probably made 10.
Your ground mount?
I was thinking it was more like 100 gold. But
It's 100.
Your level
And-
40 ground mount.
Yeah, it's like 80 for
My
the mount
far
itself
strikers
and 10
cannot
for the
hold
training
back
or
the
something
Lightbulb
like that.
forever. Cut
Yeah.
down
Okay,
anything
so I
you
was off
can.
on the numbers, but still.
I had a buddy who was really interested in playing Classic, and that was like all he ever really wanted to play. And he eventually found a guild that he was able to raid tank with, and he had gotten both of the bindings to drop for Thunder Fury, and he was on the receiving end of the loot council so that he was able to get them. But then the guild turned around and was like, so when are you going to be able to get that crafted? Under the pretense that he was going to be bankrolling the entire crafting process. So like he alone was going to get all of the mats and the gold to craft Thunder Fury, and they weren't going to help him with any of it. And so I think he ended up like actually buying gold in order to get like halfway through crafting it, and then that guild just stopped playing. So he wasn't able to get his Thunder Fury crafted. Which is doubly brutal because of the fact that, like, if you're aware, or even if you're not, like, that was a guild-wide effort to get you Thunder Fury. Because it was, like, it was beneficial for the guild to get you the legendary weapon crafted. And they did not help him. They were like, nah, fuck you. And it's like, well, okay.
I had it, and at some point while I was taking a break, Blizzard lost it.
That's crazy.
I have the feat of strength, and I have the achievement for it, but they will not recreate the item for me.
And of course, you can't get it back because the quest is already done.
Well, I can farm the bindings up and hope that it works again.
I'm not sure if that will work because you need to turn it in as a quest. And if you've got the achievement and the quest is labeled as complete,
If that's the case, then I'm gonna raise hell.
that might be the case because it's a quest line that you have to turn all the mats in.
Oh no, I'm farming the bindings on my DK now. That's why.
Oh, okay, yeah.
I was trying to remember why I was like, my DK's farming them. I was like, why am I doing it on my DK? But now I remember why.
Yeah, if you're able to do it on a different character, then you'll definitely be able to get it. And since they've changed the way that the transmog works, you'll be able to transmogrify the Thunder Fury on other characters. There was, before they made that change, we were actually in Warlords of Draenor progressing through, I think, heroic Hellfire Citadel. And my friend had it on his mage, but he didn't have it on a character that like could actually use it, but like the mage could equip it. And so he just equipped Thunder Fury on our first heroic kill of the very first boss in HFC, like the Hellfire Garrison or whatever it's called. I can't remember the name of the boss, but he had fucking Thunder Fury equipped as a mage.
God, I just fished 3 blood hunters in a row. I'm tweaking.
You're peeking?
Gotta get that thing.
The ward.
Yeah, I'm about to. That just triggered me way more than it should have.
What was the name of that healing mace in Old UR? The legendary one.
I can't remember. I know what you're talking about though.
Well, when I was raiding in there, we dominated one of our, I think it was a shaman, to get the first one. And I think it's 25 rare drops that you get off the bosses total.
Yeah.
And
Yeah, you gotta get like the ores or whatever.
at 24, we stopped giving it to him and told him he's not gonna get it because he would consistently pass out drunk and raid.
No, that's fair.
So
That's valid.
He got 24 of the shards, and then and they're like, no, you can't have it because you're not reliable.
Yeah, but even after I got the bindings in guild, like it took us almost 3 months as a guild to farm out the rest of the materials.
Yeah. Imagine if that guild told you to go kick rocks and you had to go get it all on your own.
Yeah, like there was times we were like, okay, stop pulling trash. We're not progressing. We are mine this dark iron ore real quick.
Yeah, it's definitely.
Grimbo passes out drunk on break.
I don't know where he goes. I don't know what he does or break because it's like, it's a 5-minute break and he's back in 12, 13 minutes. It's like, bro.
He can't have a job. No way.
I don't have a target.
I don't even know if he's in school, like college or anything. Like,
Just sort of find these.
I can't remember where he had mentioned Crimbo came from. I think maybe he said that he got Crimbo out of like, Crimbo was starting to play WoW very early on, and he just like met him in a dungeon or some shit. I can't remember.
I will say for the guy's he's probably the newest out of everybody here. And he does
Oh, yeah.
put out decent damage for what he has experience.
Yeah, he's playing. It's even crazier when you consider that like, if you look at his parses, he's like, and I'm not doing this to judge anybody, but it's just funny to look at. If you look at his parses, he parses like blue or purple. I don't even think he's got a purple, but he parses like high green and then like mid blues. And then if you look at his parses for his eye level, it's like all gray.
But he does more damage than you, so
Well, yeah, because I'm raid leading.
you're gray. I'm
And then
gray.
my parses for my eye level is actually pretty high. And that's all that matters.
I tried a new build. The Shaman Discord's like, hey, you gotta go Farseer for Paladins for extra AoE. because we suck so bad at cleave damage just as a spec. I was like, alright, I'll try it. That was the most terrible thing. I was doing straight up tank damage.
You guys see that druids are getting nerfed, their damage?
Their damage is getting nerfed?
Yeah, druid tanks.
What the hell?
Well, they're taking it from
bring you here.
they're taking it from like spenders and other key stuff and just giving it to Thrash. Thrash is getting
Our
like
favorite ability, Thrash.
Yeah, 200% buff to Thrash, and then they're taking away from like Maul and whatever the other one.
We endure. Forever on.
Affliction's getting some
With
fat buffs.
perseverance.
Hell yeah.
And they got all their
May the
bullshit fixed.
eternal sun
They
guide
were
you.
buggy as hell.
Nerfing mage damage as well, which is bullshit.
I'm happy about the
Chase your shadow.
How many more of these tokens do I even have? Oh, I guess I'm out.
Anu Belore Delana. Glory to the Sindori.
Like 6% across the board.
Baladash Malanore.
What mage do you play?
Anu Bala Beloriana.
Can't talk about Frost then.
Which is ironic because his name is Fiery Death.
How's Arlen talking?
I thought Fire was arcane.
Even more ironic because he's arcane and his name is Fiery Death.
I'm gonna go fire for the rest of. I'm gonna power level my mage with fire, so we have the trifecta.
Why do I have chicken?
I need a taunt.
Why are there chicken?
Well, if I think I'm bad with Ellie, I should try fire. That would be a long level suck.
Light blooming bulb. I can't remember what the fuck to do with this.
I am gearing 3 evokers at the same time.
Why do you hate yourself?
Yeah, I've got my main evoker with you guys, and then I'm raiding with Car's friend as an evoker with them, and then I just have a 3rd evoker at like play.
Okay,
My
so
top 3 characters are all evokers.
okay, so I'm gonna repeat my question. Why do you hate yourself?
I don't see myself hating myself. Probably the happiest and mentally healthiest I've been in a long time.
See, somebody who says that while leveling and like gearing 3 evokers at the same time.
I like evoker.
But I'm happy you're happy.
I like evoker. They make me happy.
I remember a really long time ago, whenever I was more interested in doing mythic raiding, I would like not only just maintain separate gear sets for all of the different specs for Warlock, and I would like rotate between each spec depending on which one was better for each fight. I would also maintain like other Warlocks for like purely just to determine which legendary or whatever I got. This was back in Legion. Because if you got unlucky in Legion and you got the wrong legendary, then you were kind of screwed over. And then like probably
There was no pre-save towns trees and all that. You had to click on each button 40 times.
yeah. And then like I think probably around halfway through Emerald Nightmare, I said, man, fucking I was like, Destruction and Affliction suck. I don't like to play this. And then I swore off of those and just started playing demo, like exclusively.
Funny, that's when I started playing
That was Affliction.
Everybody was Affliction. Legion was like so broken for Affliction.
It's because I had the right legendaries to be Affliction.
I remember I got one of my legendaries from Jeeves.
From Jeeves,
I don't remember which one it was though anymore.
there was
Jeeves? Are you thinking the
What about fucking Aspen?
Not Jeeves. Yeah, the Bling Tron.
I was like, wait, Jeeves is a repair bot.
Yeah, I just got.
There was, I know I've said this story before, but back in Entor's the Burning Throne, most notably off of Argus, the final boss, there was that legendary trinket that could drop, and it would only drop for, well, it wouldn't only drop for one person, but it could drop for anybody, and primarily it would drop randomly. And somebody had made a, what the fuck? Why did I get? That's weird. Anyway, somebody made a weak aura to where at the end of the fight it would pop and it would randomly select somebody to show as if they had gotten the legendary trinket. And so you'd be doing the, you'd open the chest and then the weak aura would pop and then it would be like, you got the trinket, and then you didn't really get the trinket. There was at least a couple of people who were like, I'm looking for my bags, where the fuck is it?
Looks like I did relatively decent on the Vanguard build today. 47%, 47 full parse, and then 80 high level parse.
Anybody want to run the 4 Bountiful Yells on the 11s?
Kirisan, if you don't want that recipe, I'll take it.
I have 2 of them and I don't have descriptions, so just take one.
Is it those stupid shelves?
Yeah.
I've entered 2 of those today.
I'm giving him mine, fuck you. I don't want it.
I'm trying to see, it's the homely Sindori shelves. I thought I already had those, but let me double check.
I pulled 100k. I pulled 100k, and that still was like horrible.
Oh, the homely wall shelves. I don't have those, no. I'll take them.
Yeah, you tried giving them to me earlier.
I'll meet you in Murder Row.
Shady back deal.
That sounds like an invitation for a mugging.
I mean, in a way.
You're a blood elf inviting somebody to.
I guess no one wants the transmog items I put in the guild bank are still there.
You'll have to change the dungeon difficulty to normal.
Yeah.
I didn't know they were in there.
He announced it in guild chat that he put him in there.
Yeah, he announced it in guild chat at like 9 AM when no one was online.
Oh yeah, I wouldn't have seen that.
I've done multiple times actually.
I've looted quite a bit of them, sir.
I'm about ready to pull them out.
See, the problem is, Fiery, is I'm only allowed to withdraw 3 a day, so...
There it is.
You can't always get to them.
I always get lost on the way into Murder Row because we don't do this dungeon at all yet.
The real problem is your alliance, so I can't easily trade it to you.
Why are you doing murder?
We're not doing Murder Row, we have to trade an item, but since Kirisan is a dirty, dark, iron dwarf, I'm sorry. That's not an insult, by the way, because he's a dwarf.
You're dirty.
Such a bad place.
I'm gonna wipe my fucking dirt off.
Oh, Fiery, we never
I appreciate it.
Yep.
I actually legitimately did want that shield and was gonna be very sad that the pattern was gonna get sold instead of...
Yeah, I've already learned it, so if you want it just throw in a guild order, let me know.
Awesome.
Thank you, Kirisan, I appreciate it.
That's not the guild thing, so...
Crimbo, give that back.
I did not give it to Crimbo, I gave it to Fiery instead.
What is the rule for patterns? I was assuming it was if you could use the pattern legitimate.
That's what it's kind of been unspoken. I haven't really said anything about the rules for it, because everyone has typically just rolled need on the patterns if they can learn it and they're the profession for it. I guess I could put like a caveat on there somewhere, like don't roll for patterns unless you can actually learn it and you intend to learn it.
See, I always roll green because I feel they're almost never tailing patterns, so I can learn it on all.
See, I intended to learn it, but then the auction house gave me a better price. So.
Yeah.
Yeah, because it's like a lot of the rules in the guild are kind of unspoken in that like most of us, and like I say most of us, Krima is like the only one that's kind of broken them, mostly because he's brand new to the game and like just the social aspect of it all.
That's probably why he rolled need on the pattern.
Yeah, and so it's like a lot of the rules are unspoken, and like people who've been playing for a long time, they kind of understand how it works. But like I said, since he's new, he's not overly aware of like what to do with it. And so he was probably just like, oh, I can sell it. And it's like, well, you can, but...
I like
I feel bad, but like I legitimately was so excited to see that pattern because Blue and them knew like the moment I saw this shield exist, I'm like, I need this shield.
You should feel bad.
Are you planning a purchase?
Wow.
I do have sparks.
By the way, there's a leatherworking pattern still in the bank that I put in there like a month ago.
Grab it on my demon hunter.
Boo, I'm rank 14. I need rank 15.
It's in the crafting mats.
Treat my wares with care.
I'm so close to the
I like how
the rank I need to be.
food is just filled with pet cages. So we're supposed to just eat the pets.
Yeah, I like how you can't see the pet fever. Like, it's just pet cages. You have no idea. It's absolutely random.
It's
What
the
you
pet
can do
gotcha.
next time you raid Forest is you give everybody a pet cage. I call it adoption night.
That is a fun idea.
So, is all this random low-level armor up for grabs for transmog?
Yeah, I assume so.
Yeah, I'm presuming as much. I cleaned it out like probably at the beginning of midnight, but I haven't looked at it since. So, if anything else has been submitted into the guild bank. The way I see it is if it's been put into a tab that like can be pulled from, they probably don't care if it gets pulled. I've locked down like the gold, so the only thing that the gold is getting spent on is guild repairs, which we eat through it so quick. We had like 84k last weekend. We had 70k last night. I don't know how much we have now.
50K.
We have 50k?
Oh my god.
Hold on.
Everybody gets 1,000 gold for repair, and you have 20 raiders tonight. That
Here,
math's
the
out,
very
guys.
fabric of reality is chaotic and
God, fuck, I'm gonna have to drop a 20 sometime.
use your help studying the residue of such
We are
anomalies.
now at 100K.
Valor Delana.
That's phenomenal.
I hope that is in the records.
I told you
Generous
I told you I did to our sister go to Dragonflight, right?
Yeah, whenever they stopped raiding
So,
or...
My guild stopped raiding, and I went to raid with them for one season, and I went and joined their guild just that way it makes groups easier and stuff like that. And when I left,
There we go.
my appreciation, I dropped 1.5 million in the guild.
Good work.
Nice.
Okay, I'm not that.
You want to show appreciation?
I barely hit
leave
a
the
mil.
guild? You can leave this one and just come right back.
I value his crafting way more than any amount of gold that he could put into the guild bank, to be honest.
Honestly.
Oh,
I couldn't keep up, so.
Well, now we have 200k.
So, crafting wise, I had a question.
God damn.
I thought that if you did like a guild order, the person making it could use their sparks. Or...
No, so some items are something that only you can provide. And so like you can only provide your sparks, and then other things are going to be something that you can provide to help the crafter out, but it's something that you don't have to provide. It'll typically tell you.
Someone just had to show me that.
It'll typically tell you what you'll be able to provide and what you have to provide.
You guys twist my arm, I donated.
Well, I've been using it all last season, all this season for repairs. So
You've bought us
I was gonna say my one dink ass view is not covered everything that I've used to repair.
I can safely say I've never once used guild repairs in this guild.
I don't think I've even looked at the guild bank.
I think everybody.
Mail pieces out of
I think members get guild repair, but it is less than if you're a raider. I think members get 500 gold for repairs a day, and I think raiders get 1,000. I could probably up it for the raiders, maybe. we kind of drain through every weekend though, so. Maybe 1,000 is where it needs to be.
I think it should stay where it is.
1,000's fine. As a raider itself, I'll tell you 1,000 is fine. It also incentivizes that maybe you should stop dying so much to stupid shit.
Damn.
It incentivizes
honestly.
me to start dropping.
You know how many times I died tonight before we called it white?
Dude, not me, man. I don't have enough defenses to live through some of this shit, man. We skip and interrupt, and those barrages just are like, what's an
I
evoke?
got sucked into Zalathath's void hole, and that was my only actual death.
Did you see I tried to rescue you a couple times away
Oh
from
yeah,
it?
oh yeah. No, anytime you want to rescue me out of shit, go for it.
She rescued me one time, and I told her to get your hands off of me.
That whole phase is just, you can't even do any appreciable DPS, you're just fighting for your life. Like, I was trying to weave in, like, some shit, I was like, it's like...
Wait, which phase? Are you talking about the, like...
When you're getting sucked in, the platform's crooked.
I don't think she takes any damage.
My shield thingy's up.
That's awkward then.
Excited. Yeah, she actually doesn't take any damage when she's doing the suck phase.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
I wasn't blowing
just
down or
as
anything.
far away from that bitch as possible.
Alright, I think I have to get off of here for tonight, guys. I will see you tomorrow. We can probably do some keys. Ish. Probably.
Get on it early enough.
Yeah, I'm usually on around 3 p.m. Central.
Okay.
That should be early enough.
Form at 3 p.m. Central then.
Yeah. But we'll do keys around there. But I will see you guys later.
Bye.
And then as for you guys on stream, thanks for hanging out with me today. I will be online probably to stream keys tomorrow around 3 p.m. Central. 3 to 4 p.m. Central will probably be on for at least a couple of hours, if not 3 to 4, depending. And yeah, I appreciate you guys hanging out. I'll talk to you guys later.